Good evening, everyone. As I said, thank you so much for all of you who has joined us this evening for our student awards. I would like to please give a special welcome to the following individuals who's joined us virtually, to Professor Hendrik Lloyd, our Dean of our faculty, to Dr. Jonas, our Director of our school, Mr. Leon Maton, the Director of our Leadership Academy of our business school, to Mr. Adi Smith, who is our Acting Senior Manager of Faculty Administration, and then to Ms. Marshall Naidu, who's also part of Faculty Administration, and then also to Ms. Lauren Munger, who is the Head of Private Clients at Standard Bank in the Eastern Cape. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. Before we start with our proceedings, we would like to first just say that our thoughts and prayers are with our head of department, Dr. February. You would notice that he's not here this evening. Unfortunately, his mother passed away a few days ago after a long battle with cancer. So our thoughts are with him and his family. And then secondly, we would also like to just remember some of our students who's passed away. So we will just play a short remembrance video for some of our students who passed away in the last 2 years. So thank you so much. It is now my privilege to also introduce our director of our school, Dr. Randall Jonas, for a few thoughts from him on this evening.
Thank you, Dr. Oyster, for the opportunity to address our students and staff this early evening, and just to share a few words from my side. Having looked at the year that has gone by, 2020 will be probably one of the most memorable years that we can ever imagine in the history of mankind, because of the threat of the coronavirus and all the disruption and the chaos that it actually caused in our lives, in the way we work and in the way we do business, forcing us to rethink the future and also to reset our society for a new normal, for a new future that embraces everyone, that is inclusive, and that supports the growth of all nations throughout the world. It is in that context that I thought that we celebrate this evening the epitome of success of our candidates in the graduate school that will be crowned tonight with awards for having done excellently in their work. So I thought maybe it's a good moment to pause on the word chaos. And chaos means that things are disorderly, disrupted, turbulent. There's so many paradoxes in things, and so on and so on. And yet, we look at the world today that has not spun out of control. We look at the university and education systems that are still functioning. And in higher education, particularly our sector, we have seen universities thrive. And we are pleased to say that tonight, having looked at our graduate school in the business school, in our faculty, we've seen great success. We've seen excellence, in fact, despite chaos, despite the disruption, despite the changes that we had to invoke to make things work for ourselves. So this attribute of self-organization, that is a critical element that we think we should celebrate. And we're here tonight because we could self-organize ourselves, despite the many challenges, to be able to still have a successful academic year, a successful year in learning and teaching and research. And yet tonight, to have this as a climax, whereby we actually reward people that have excelled. And yet, you know, it is such a pleasure. It is such a joy to see people that have accomplished, that have achieved, that have succeeded. It's one of life's joys. And their stories are inspirational, in fact. And that is why tonight, I'm so proud that we can honor these students for their achievements. And they have come this far because of self-belief. They are achievers. And because they are achievers, they believe in themselves. And that is why this recognition is so apt. And just in conclusion, I thought that I want to dedicate briefly a little poem to our staff, our students and their families, their friends, or what we call the entire ecosystem that was responsible for their success. It's called The Oyster, and the author is unknown. There once was an oyster whose story I tell, who found that some sand had got into his shell. It was only a grain, but it gave him great pain. For oysters have feelings, although they are so plain. Now, did he berate the harsh workings of fate that brought him to such a deplorable state? Did he curse at the government, cry for election, and claim that the sea should have been given him protection? No. He said to himself as he lay on a shell, since I cannot remove it, I shall try to improve it. Now the years have rolled around, as the years always do, and he came to this ultimate destiny, a stew. And the small grain of sand that had bothered him so was a beautiful pearl, all richly aglow. Now the tale has a moral, for isn't it grand what an oyster can do with a morsel of sand? What couldn't we do if we'd only begin with some of the things that get under our skin? Congratulations, and thank you for being here tonight. It's my pleasure to be here. Handing over to Dr. Oyster again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jonas, for those lovely words. It is now my pleasure to introduce Professor Marky Cullen. She will just speak a few words on the importance of celebrating achievements, which we will be doing this evening. Professor Cullen.
Thank you, Dr. Oyster. And let me also extend a very warm welcome to everybody tonight. The first thing that I want to celebrate is knowing that my screen is sharing. Is it sharing?
We are not seeing anything as yet.
And now?
There you go. Yes, now it's showing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, as I said, welcome everybody, and thanks for giving me this opportunity to share some thoughts about celebration. And I thought I'd start off with the origin of the word. And as you can see, our English word comes from the Latin celebrare, which means to assemble or to honor. And I want you to think about the Romans in the Forum, celebrating their success, whether it be in battle or whether it be in debate, or gladiators having won and conquered people in the way that they used to live. So essentially, a celebration requires a gathering. And I thought it was quite quirky, in fact, that they talk about a gathering either in a house of worship or at the family homestead, or in the Latin, in the public square. And now we've taken it to a completely different level, where we are celebrating all together online because of technology. So I thought I'd mention, because of the person that our business school is named after, Nelson Mandela, and he has these very wise words: remember to celebrate milestones as you prepare for the road ahead. I think the more you celebrate, the more you get to celebrate, if I read what he was saying. And of course, education is based on achievement, It's based on getting results. And we have these marks or goals that we focus on, be it end of modules or be it handing in your treaties. So the education system is very focused on achievement. But I think it's important that you learn to decide on your priorities. What are you going to celebrate? It might be a balanced life, having a balanced family life, as well as having and doing well, but maybe not coming first. And that brings me to the point of goals and objectives and asking, have you set them? And are you putting in enough effort in terms of what you want to achieve and what you want to celebrate? And these words from Madonna, I think, are very, very relevant. She says, no matter who you are, no matter what you did, no matter where you've come from, you can always change and be a better version of yourself. So celebrate what you've accomplished, but raise the bar a little higher every time you succeed. And remember, very importantly, to celebrate life every day. And so to those of you who are winning awards, I say congratulations. To those of you who are not winning awards, I say congratulations, because you have done and achieved remarkable things, as Dr. Jonas said, in a very, very difficult year. Thank you, Cullen. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Prof. Cullen, for those lovely words. It is now my privilege and honor to ask Dr. Heidi Jansen van Rensburg and Dr. Louise de Koker. They will announce the student awards for us this evening. So I'll also ask the winners if they wouldn't mind, once your name is announced, if you wouldn't mind to please switch on your video for us, please. Dr. van Rensburg and Dr. de Koker.
Thank you, Caroline. Good evening, colleagues and students. I want to announce the best postgraduate diploma in business administration 2020 student. And that's Lindy van Moerkerken. Lindy is a Gauteng student and she achieved an overall average of 83.4%. Congratulations, Lindy.
And I would like to oh, there you go. Congratulations, Lindy. I would like to introduce the award for the best masters in business administration, first year student 2020. And that is JP Swatt. JP is a Cape Town student and achieved an overall average of 83.3%. Congratulations, JP.
Okay, it's me again. I now want to announce the best Masters in Business Administration graduate 2020, and that's Melissa Jenkins. Melissa, a Pdba student, achieved an overall average of 89.3%. That's excellent. Congratulations, Melissa.
And I would like to announce the best Masters in Business Administration treatise for 2020. And that's Balelwa, Quenza, Balawe, and an East London student was awarded 83% for a treatise titled A Proposed Theoretical Property Development Model for Black Entrepreneurs in South Africa. Congratulations, Babalwa.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Jansen van Esberg and Dr. de Kooker, and congratulations to all our winners. For those of you, I don't think any of you would have received it today, but tomorrow morning you will receive a little congratulations parcel from the business school. So please do look out for that. Congratulations again to all of our winners. It is now time to also say congratulations and award the staff who lecture on our program. Without them, our program would not be what it is, and we are very proud of the staff that we have on our program. So it is lovely for me to introduce Lauren Munger from Standard Bank, as I said. We have partnered with Standard Bank, I think if you've seen, with webinars for the last few weeks. We will be doing our last webinar with Standard Bank in November, so please look out for that invitation. But it's lovely for me to invite Lauren to then introduce and also congratulate our lecturers who were chosen by our students. You will see there's 3 categories, and I hope next year some of our students that's currently in this awards function will vote for their lecturers, but these lecturers were all chosen by our 2020 graduates. So I would like to please ask Lauren if she would then announce the winners.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you very much for the very warm welcome, Dr. Oyster. As Dr. Oyster mentioned, my name is Lauren Munger and I'm with private clients at Standard Bank. I think it is an absolute privilege this evening to be handing over these awards for this evening. I think as we go through life, the people we are most interested in having praise from are possibly our parents and then also our teachers. And I think the Best Lecturer Award is most special in that it is voted for by the students who've been touched by the lecturers, who've made a most special effort in ensuring their success. May I please ask then lecturers that when I do announce the winners, that the winner please switch on his or her camera, as we have some testimonials from the students who have nominated you this evening for these awards. And I think it's most special that we be able to see your reactions. So the first category is the Postgraduate Diploma in Business Administration lecturer. The winner, as voted by the students, is, and please turn on your camera then, Professor Ronnie Mwadi. Prof. Mwadi lectures management economics on the Pdba and on the MBA programs. Congratulations, Prof. Please may we see your face. Students had the following to say about how you have made a difference in their lives. At the beginning of the course, we were warned about management economics being a hard subject to grasp and to pass. However, having sat through Professor Ronnie Mwadi's lectures, I have come to realize that he was by far the best lecturer. After a long day at work and having to sit through evening lectures, it was the energy he brought to class every evening that made us forget about time. His sense of humor was an added bonus. The examples he used were relevant and applicable to what we were currently facing in society and in the country, and that made the course material more easy to understand and to grasp as well. And the second testimonial we've received for Prof. Mwadi is, I had no prior qualification or experience in economics and dreaded the module. However, Prof. Mwadi made the entire module a great learning experience, and I can see myself venturing into economics one day because of him. A great big congratulations to you, Professor Mwadi. It is wonderful to hear those words, particularly from the students that you serve. Thank you, sir. The second category in the Masters in Business Administration module lecturer. This year, 2 of the esteemed lecturers have been chosen by the students. The best MBA module lecturers are Prof. Margaret Cullen and Mr. Dorrington Giose. Prof. Cullen lectures strategic marketing and entrepreneurship on the MBA program, while Mr. Giose lectures business strategy and project management on the MBA program. May I please ask, in a normal setting, that you would be upstanding, but rather that you would turn on your cameras and you would possibly be able to give you a virtual round of applause this evening. Congratulations to you both. These are some of the warm words that the students had to offer for their two lecturers. About Prof. Cullen, some students remarked, Prof. Maggie, as she is affectionately known, is someone whose lectures are always well prepared, inspiring, and interactive. She has a very diverse knowledge set in various aspects of the business world. And the second one is, she always puts her students first. She is very knowledgeable and approachable. She really does go the extra mile when doing her job. A great big thank you to you, Professor Cullen. And about Mr. Giose, some students remarked, a very knowledgeable and professional lecturer. Courses were presented with practical examples, and he has great insight on the topics that have been discussed. And because he is good at what he does, he made strategy more fun to do. And with his practical examples, they were very useful in my working environment also. A great big thank you to Professor Cullen, or rather Professor Marky, and then also Mr. Giose. What wonderful words to receive from your students this evening. Our third and final category is the Masters in Business Administration Elective Lecturer. The winner here, as voted by the students, is, we pause for impact, it is Professor Maggie Cullen. Congratulations, Professor. May we ask that you please turn your camera on for us this evening. The students in electing you this evening had the following to say. The elective was delivered in an applied manner. After the module, I felt that I had the courage to go and start my own business. I thought differently. The elective was delivered as building blocks with each chapter, linking to the next step. It was like baking a cake, with each chapter fitting well into the end product, which is a fantastic testimonial. And the second testimonial is, she opened my eyes to see the importance, relevance, practicality, and the impact of entrepreneurship in the context of South Africa. I am now able to understand entrepreneurs and their challenges in business. A great big thank you to Professor Cullen. Congratulations to you. And I think then, Dr. Oyster, that brings to a close the category of Best Lecturer for this evening. On behalf of Standard Bank and also of myself, a great big thank you for allowing us to be a part of your awards evening this evening. We wish you all the very best for the rest of the semester and for your examinations also. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lauren, and thank you to Standard Bank for joining us this evening, and congratulations to our lecturers. We selected only a few comments from our students, but all of the students who voted for our lecturers had only glowing things to say about our lecturers, and it's really lovely to hear how our students find our classes and also appreciate our lecturers. So it is now on to the next category for us, and this is where we actually go into the current classroom. We will first ask our very own Professor Paul Poisat to just talk a little bit around our group philosophy before we start with our next list of award winners. Professor Poisat.
Thank you, Colleen. Just a moment while I set up the my slideshow, if that's okay with everybody. While we wait for that to connect, also from my side, congratulations to all the recipients of awards this evening. I'm in the very fortunate position to also be promoting one of those students all the way from Cape Town. So I've been very lucky to work with him. And also to the colleagues, very well done, and congratulations on the excellent feedback that you've all received. Makes us proud to be part of an excellent team. I'm just going to be connecting quickly on the slide presentation so that it doesn't feel that you don't have to look at me, and a slightly better picture to have a look at. So this evening, just to share some comments with you, if I can maybe just get a thumbs up, Colleen, if this is showing on your side.
Yes, Prof, we can see it. Thank you so much.
Excellent, thank you. For some other reason, it's taking its time going into the slideshow. So just to share some thoughts with our group philosophy, as everybody would be familiar, we work in syndicate teams, but also maybe just to share some of the deeper or underlying rationale for it, and possibly also to have a look at what are some of the benefits of working in those syndicate teams. And it has been a trying year, specifically with the pandemic. And as such, I think it has brought the focus and the pressures that are brought to bear on team dynamics and teamwork more to the fore. And I think it's probably important that we contemplate that. So without any further ado, working in teams and their effectiveness is a phenomenon that we are all exposed to daily, whether that is at work, socially, or in the sporting arena. Just as much as business and sport is reliant on the successful functioning and dynamics within the team, study groups prove highly successful in the promotion of academic performance and simultaneously provide opportunities for ancillary learning opportunities. Drawing on team member experiences and diverse specialist knowledge, the team becomes a powerhouse of ideation, creativity, and a ready source of knowledge and information. All of this is amplified on the premise that sound principles of team dynamics are followed. This is where true experiential learning takes place, by working in a study group. The syndicate team is a working case study in teamwork and group dynamics. It provides a true to life experience in team dynamics, where team members experience the diverse personalities, multiple cultures, and talents represented within the team. As the team grows and evolves through member interactions and by jointly solving problems, a unique team culture emerges. Being cognizant of the evolution the team undergoes and the many member interactions account for the team dynamics that manifest itself and becomes characteristic of the team. With an autonomous work team approach, members have the opportunity to expand their own skill set through observation and take on various roles, including leadership. If we have a look at the impact of the team, it was interesting to read second-year MBA student reflections on the benefits, frustrations, and value of working in syndicate groups. How much the experience working in syndicate groups taught them about group dynamics and how it benefited them in dealing with their work teams. Work teams like syndicate teams have been put to the test during the pandemic, working remotely more so than ever before, with personal contact restrictions and interactions limited to formal business communication, very often devoid of real or meaningful personal contact and interaction. This emphasized just how important team cohesiveness and dynamics are in both study and business contexts. As study groups and work teams grapple to securing team member commitment and maintaining member wellness. Study groups in particular, I think I'm getting ahead of myself here. Study groups in particular at postgraduate level present opportunities for networking and building relationships, not only related to the team context, but also for enhancing possible future career prospects, as well as joint ventures amongst team members. At a reflective level, one should ask, what do I bring or contribute to the team? In other words, in terms of my skill set or the role that I fulfill within the team. And how does my communication and behavior impact the dynamic and functioning of the team? Reflections often include scrutiny of other team members' actions and neglect to consider that members' responses may be based on perceived behaviors of the self. Moving on then to our philosophy. By and large, our philosophy is to continue enhancing and maximizing the learning opportunities, such as drawing on group expertise, networking, relationship building, team dynamics, and leadership that is derived from studying in groups. Thank you, Dr. Oyster.
Thank you so much, Prof. Swatt. It is now time for our to other staff members who I think most of you would know, to then announce our best groups for trimester 1 of 2021 and trimester 2 of 2021. The third trimester students will be announced in the beginning of next year, because those results will only be out towards the end of the trimester. So just for all of you to note that it is actually the lecturers that also decide on the best groups, and they determine the best groups based on class participation, marks, and also just the overall group dynamic that they can observe from the classes. So without further ado, I'm going to ask Jessica Eilish and Charlene Castellay to please assist in then announcing the best groups for trimester 1 and also the best groups for trimester 2. And as we said, if you would not mind, please switching on your cameras as they make the announcement.
Good evening, everybody. We will be starting with the Pdba best group, trimester 1 for 2021 group. They were block release East London 21.2. They are Batala, Konzana, Makabalu, Noguda, and Sipamla. Please switch on your screens for us, please. And congratulations. Thank you.
All right, and then I'm going to introduce the best Port Elizabeth group, and that is PE 21.3, and those students are Hunts, Thorn, Else, Macaferry, and Makwalana. Yeah.
Our next group is the MBA first year best group for trimester 1, 2021 is block release group Cape Town 21.1. They are husband and wife, Bota, Castile, Zata, Borchards, Chongweni, and Mkanu. Congratulations, guys.
Sorry, I think I was on mute there. The best group for MBA PE is 21.7, and that is Claassen, Mchake, Ngoma, Ryan, Sokwai, Swats, and Torby.
Next up, we've got the MBA second year best group for trimester 1, 2021. They are the MBA block release East London 20.2 group. They are Eshelu, apologies, Eshula, Shorty, Silwana, Manjoj, sorry, Ntete, Matibeni, and Manengela. Apologies, guys, and congratulations.
All right, and then moving on to the PE group, it is PE 20.7, and that is Augustus, Mosabala, Nokanda, Ningiza, and Mpame.
Next up, we have the best Pdba group, trimester 2 for 2021. They are block release group Gauteng 21.1. They are Bartman, Kondove, Ngwenya, Nobe, and Nondabula. Congratulations, guys.
All right, and then moving on to the PE group for trimester 2, students with the surname Kutsia, Runesu, Sonkaba, Jacobs, and Siyoko.
Next up, we have the MBA first year best group for trimester 2 2021, block release group East London 2021. They are Langa Inga, Matseka, Magida, Naidu, Sakaza, and Townsend. Congratulations.
All right, and then finally, the PE group is PE 21.2, and that is Ajam, Nkobo, Ngeva, Nsabeza, Pinard, and Twala.
Thank you, Caroline. We can hand over to you now.
Thank you so much, Helene and Jessica. And congratulations to our student groups. Much like with our other student winners and with our lecturers, you will also be receiving a gift from the business school to say congratulations. And we hopefully look forward to next year, where we usually have these functions in person, and we create a little networking function, a little social function for all of our students where we celebrate the best groups. But do look out for the little gift that will arrive tomorrow from the business school. So now we are almost finished with our program, but before we finish, we did ask all of our current students to get creative and create a little video for us, basically telling us why they are on the program, what the program has meant for them, through either the Pdba or the MBA, and we asked them to then upload it to social media. We had 3 groups who did create lovely videos for us. So what we thought, because Dr. February was supposed to then kind of decide which was the best video, we decided, since he couldn't be here this evening, we would actually ask the participants to vote for the best video while we are in the function. So we will play the 3 videos for you, and afterwards there will be a poll, and we will then please ask all of the participants to then vote for their favorite video, and that group will then be our social media winners. You can also go onto all of our business school social media pages, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and you can actually then not only like our page, but also go and like the videos there. So please do vote for your favorite video. Charlene and Terence will play the videos. You will see they are numbered, so it'll be video 1, 2, and 3, and then you can vote for your favorite video. So please enjoy, and then afterwards, please do vote for your favorite video.
Viwe embodies the business school value of sustainability by always caring about her students and the future and the best possible path for them.
Christian embodies the business school value of Ubuntu, as shown by how he always makes sure that we think outside the box and make sure that we think about our future.
Dylan embodies the business school value of excellence. His strive for excellence has made him the only person to score 100% in the Human Resource Module class test.
Pam represents the business school value of innovation. On assignments, Pam is always the first one to bring up new perspective and innovative ideas.
Hendrik embodies the business school value of integrity. He listens to everyone's point of view and always has a positive attitude.
I'm a data analyst and I work in a digitalization consultancy.
I am a training manager working in the medical industry.
I am a planner working in the automotive industry.
I am a town and regional planner working in the private sector.
I'm a technology transfer professional at a higher education institution.
And together at the Nelson Mandela Bay Business School, they're teaching us how to change the world.
I'm Cindy Klassen.
Hi, my name is Lucas Kondoi.
Hi, my name is Sipelele Nobe.
Hi, I'm Kulile. That's Zidane in Arabic, which means growth.
Hi, my name is Lucindy Bartman.
My name is Unati Ngwenya.
We're Group 21.1.
The past year has been a great learning experience, and I've been privileged to be part of a really successful team. What's worked in our favor, I think, is how we've respected each other's time and each other's experience. And as a result, we've seen each other grow and develop over the past year. And it's really been great to see that success.
The Pdba has been a fantastic experience so far for me specifically. It has developed my understanding of the key aspects businesses and organizations need to have in order to be successful. Other than that, I've also been fortunate enough to have a fantastic group who have been organized, motivated, and very cooperative throughout the entire process of the course. And I look forward to continuing to work with them outside of the course and develop our network together. I hope to progress further into the MBA and continue to establish a successful career in the healthcare sector. Thank you.
I'm so delighted that I chose to do my Pdba course with the Nelson Mandela Business School. It has helped broaden my perspective, my understanding of the business environment, not only in South Africa, but the globe in general. Personally, it has made me more inquisitive and made me more critical of the information that I take in, as well as seeking out information that influences my role in the workplace, as well as my development personally. I'm definitely making plans of studying with the Nelson Mandela University Business School in year 2023 in pursuit of my MBA. Thank you very much.
I came to this course looking for qualification. I move forward having worked in the best group with new knowledge, skills, and disciplines, lifelong friends, and certainty on the group of executives I'll be recruiting for the next venture I'm going to start.
I feel that my group has helped me grow to become a better communicator. I appreciate them.
What I learned this year from the group experiences is patience and to appreciate sharing of skills. You can be in a course like the Pdba that teaches you every and anything, but the different thought processes actually help in achieving in achieving your objectives even better. So yeah, I learned to appreciate teamwork, patience, and the sharing of skills. Thank you.
When I started the MBA journey, my aspirations were about climbing the corporate ladder, but with the skills and strategies that were equipped with in the MBA, I'm seeing the possibilities of me opening my own business and being successful at it.
The leadership module has influenced my leadership skills. MBA has taught me to think broader and think more strategic. I look forward to climbing that C-suite ladder and making a change in South Africa.
One of the key drivers that propelled me to embark on the MBA journey was career growth. I've managed to accomplish this by moving from the credit role to a business development management role, thanks to the MBA.
Great MBA program, love the leadership specialization, the online flexibility is awesome, love it.
Doing the MBA program with NMU, yeah, it's a wonderful experience.
Even during the pandemic, the university was able to offer all the modules online, which meant we can complete our first year of the MBA degree without any major hiccups.
I am proud of my decision to pursue MBA through Nelson Mandela University.
Okay, so you can all now vote, please. Okay, so I can announce based on the votes. I will just share the results. But the group that won the best video for our social media is Gauteng Pdba 21.1. So congratulations group, Pdba 21.1. And thank you to all three groups for participating. If you want to see, I know there were a few glitches with some of the technology and things, but if you really want to see the videos, we have posted it on our social media sites. Please do go watch it there and share and just kind of say thank you to these groups for participating. We really appreciate it within the recruitment department of the business school that you do participate and that you've actually given us 3 lovely videos with your honest opinions. You were creative. So thank you so much to all 3 groups for sharing your videos. So I will now please ask Dr. Jonas to just say a word of thanks and to also close off the function. Thank you so much.
Thank you for unmuting me finally, Dr. Oyster. I've been clicking away here, but thank you so much for the honor and the privilege to address you at the end of this wonderful occasion. First of all, our thanks goes to Professor Lloyd, our Dean of the Faculty, for your support and guidance and for being here tonight, and also extending a warm wish of congratulations to our recipients tonight. Thank you so much, Prof. Mr. Adi Smith in his absence and Mrs. Michelle Naidu for their administrative support throughout the year. It's wonderful working with you, and you're always on the ball to give us that support in the faculty. Ms. Lauren Munger for Standard Bank, your support of the business school. I've had the privilege of being with you guys the other day with a webinar. It was great to listen to those experts, and thank you so much once again for being here with the business school in support of this event. Our graduate school staff, the A team, thank you so much for the wonderful work that you've done last year and this year amidst the chaos of COVID-19, and for your dedication and putting the student at the center of all your work and all your planning and all your deliberations. That passion, that ethos is the result of, resulted in what we have seen tonight, not just in the prizes, but also in the accolades coming from the videos for the work that you are doing. And that includes the administrative staff, the past staff, as well as the graduate school staff and the leadership of the graduate school. And of course, lastly but not least, and most importantly, the students, thank you so much for your diligence and your engagement and your commitment and your drive and self-organization to be that pearl that we want to see in the world of the MBA and the Pdba at our graduate school. Thank you so much, and over to you, Dr. Joester.
Thank you so much, Dr. Jonas. Thank you so much again to everyone who participated. Congratulations to all of our winners. And we hope that you have a lovely evening further. And thank you for all of you who attended. Please have a good evening and a safe weekend as well. Thank you so much.